What's good, YouTube? It's Jimmy back at it again with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new, subscribe, click that little red button. If you're not new, make sure you drop a like on this video, drop a comment, and yeah. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about change. We are the change. And when I say we, I mean we as a society. And as a society, I'm leaning more towards the youth. It's the young people who are gonna change this world for the better. It's the young people. The old people, the adults, you know, the adults who go to work that 9 to 5, most of the adults are very, very programmed. Most of the adults are programmed, extremely programmed. They were programmed since a youngin', and they're programmed now. And that's what they're feeding to us, our generation. That's what our parents are feeding to us, this programming, you know? All these lies, putting us in this school system, feeding us the stuff we're not supposed to eat. It's because of how we were raised. It's because of our parents, you know? And it's not their fault. It's not their fault because guess what? Their parents taught them the same thing. Hold on. Their parents taught them the same exact thing that they're teaching us. They don't know any better. They don't. So, it's us. Because I know a lot of my followers are young. A lot of my subscribers are young. You know, I got a few older people, you know, to shout out to y'all older people who are actually, you know, conscious about the stuff going on, raising your kids right. If you do have kids, thank you. I salute you. But it's mostly us. It's us. We're the ones who are going to change it. It's us, the young people, bro. This generation, my generation, you know? It's us. We have to change this world. We have to raise our kids the right way. We have to raise our kids the right way. Because things are changing on this earth. Things are changing, most definitely. So, it's time, bro. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I have this following base who are conscious about what is happening, are conscious about the things that go on, who actually understand what I say. The things that I talk about on my YouTube, if I was to say that to, you know, a teacher or like one of your parents, they think I was crazy. They would think I'm crazy because they're programmed. They're programmed since a little child, since birth, you know? They're programmed. It's all programming. They got them when they were young. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. And it's like, you can like try to like, you know, wake your parents up, you know, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your teachers, but majority of them, 95% of them are gonna think you don't know what you're talking about. You're young, you know, you're just going through a phase. That's what they think. They think that this waking up, the spirituality thing is a phase or, you know, just a hoax or a new age religion. No, it's not. It's not. They're programmed, and it's so hard for an adult to get rid of that programming. Because me personally, it was kind of hard to get rid of that programming too. You know, it took me, you know, a few months to a year, you know. But imagine a 40-year-old, your parents, I don't know how old your parents are, somebody who's been living this life for 40 years, more than half of their life, you know? No, I worded that wrong. You know, I don't know, how long do people live for? You know, 100 years old, let's just say like the average person that lives to 80, 100. You know, they're 40 right now. They're middle age, they're in the halfway mark of their life, and they've been programmed. You know how hard it's gonna take to get rid of that programming? You know? It's hard. It's hard. That's why most adults are lost. I wish they could wake up, but for the most part, who knows? But a lot of people have been waking up these past few months to a year. A lot of people have. The Great Awakening has been here for a while. So a lot of people have been waking up. Mostly young people, but I do believe some older people have been waking up. So, I mean, I'm happy about that. But to really change this world, to change the way that we're living, you know, to change everything, it all starts through us. Like, y'all need to realize we could really break the matrix like this if all of us stopped going to school. Well, I graduated already, but y'all who go to this trash school system, y'all know it's trash. It's terrible. It's terrible. If y'all stop going to school, everybody as a collective, like, it can't just be like, I don't know, one group of people not gonna go to school. That's not gonna change nothing. You gotta be realistic. If everybody stopped going to school, the system would be over. It would be over. Adults, if adults stop working that 9 to 5 job, everybody just said, I'm not working no more. The system would we would have to build a new system. The system would be over. It will be over like that. Yeah, like, y'all don't understand how I know it sounds easy, but it really isn't easy, because we need to get everybody on board. Everybody needs to be conscious. Everybody needs to be enlightened about what this world really is in order for things to be changed. But if everybody was conscious, it would be done like that, bro. It would be finished. This matrix would be done. People just stop going to school. People stop working that 9-to-5 job. If people stop using money, if people stop using this fake piece of paper. But once again, it cannot work unless we have everybody on board. This entire society, our whole community, everybody. Because we're doing this to ourselves. These higher ups, the people who rule over us, they're smart. We're doing the work for them, bro. We're doing the work for them. You got people so sucked up into politics. Politics are fake. People are so sucked up into the politics. You got people who are obsessed with school. Thinking school determines your life. Determines how valuable you are in this world. A letter grade. What? Like, bro, think about it. It's terrible, bro. You got people chasing these higher positions in a job, thinking that really means something. Bro, it's all a system. You gotta wake up from it. It's all a system. You feel me? It's all a system. Money. People chase money. People live their life for money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna come up here and like bash money. But the way people, let me word it this way. People let money use them. They don't use money. You know what I mean? People let money use them. People let money take control of them. They don't take control of the money, you know? People need to see what money really is. If people saw what money really was, nobody would want to use money, you know? Nobody would want to use it. Nobody would want to use it. It's all a system, bro. Like, bro, it's a piece of paper. Like, that shit is busting. Oh my gosh. It's a piece of paper. People are obsessed with money. You got people who kill other people for money. You got people who steal money from other people. You got people who rob people, who have people at gunpoint for money. You see what money does to people? You have people who bully other people for not having as much money as them. You got kids bullying other kids for not having as much expensive clothes as them. Or, you know, the newest phone. Or, I don't know, the newest backpack. We're doing this to ourselves. Oh my gosh. We're doing this to ourselves. You're doing it to yourselves, bro. Like, that's crazy. We live in a world where people love to spread hate. For what? For what? That's terrible, bro. We live in a world where people love to spread hate. For what reason? For what? We live in a world where people like to bully other people, bro. That shit is fucked up. That is so fucked up. For not having as much expensive clothes, you know, the newest phone, for fucking so many other things, bro. We're doing it to ourselves. And it's time for a change. Like I said, it's gonna change through our kids. It's our generation that needs to change it. Imagine if all of us wake up, you know? Everybody my age or below, you know? Anybody, I don't know, 25, 30 or below, our generation. Imagine if all of us wake up, all of us. And then imagine how we raise our kids. Imagine. Oh my goodness, imagine. That's gonna be crazy. Living in this new world where we shape it. Not these higher ups, bro. I'm telling you. All these higher ups have is the school system, politics, money, social media, news, just that's the stuff that they have. That's all they have. Imagine if everybody woke up and saw this stuff for what it really was. For what it really was. It would be over with. It would be over. Like, imagine our kids never having to go through the programming we went through. learn this school system. Imagine if we shaped a new school system, you know? Taught stuff that actually mattered. Taught kids how to meditate. Taught kids how to chase their dreams. Taught kids how to control their thoughts at a young age. Why is meditation not taught in elementary school? Huh? Why is learning how to control your emotions, your thoughts, not taught in elementary school? Why did I have to learn that on my own? Why did I learn more in a year through my spiritual awakening than I've learned in my entire life? You know? I've learned more in a year than I've learned through my entire life. And that was on my own. Not through school, not through nothing. On my own in a year. Oh. Fuck. I hate when I be burping when I'm making videos. But yeah. Imagine our kids never having to go through that, bro. Our kids never having to put these shots. Put these, what are they called? Whatever, I forgot. But the shots that the doctors give us. The V shots, any of these. Imagine if they never injected that into our bodies. You know what that did to us? That messed us up since a young age, you know? You know? Imagine if we never used fluoride. Calcifying our pineal gland. Destroying our thinking. That's why adults are the way they are today. You know, when we were kids, you know, we had some crazy imaginations. Like, bro, we would be doing something and we'd be in like a whole nother world. Like, you know what I mean? Like our, what is it called? Our action figures, our dolls. We would name our dolls, give our dolls like life. Like, y'all know what I mean? We had crazy imaginations. We would have, what else? We would have imaginary friends. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but no, why did we have to lose that creativity? As kids, we love to color. We love to, oh my gosh, there's so much. There's so much, bro. That's why I love kids, bro. I love kids. If y'all don't know, I work at I be doing this, but like I also do, I work at a school. I be doing before and after care. Like, y'all know, whenever your parents dropped you off early after school, you had before care, before school started, and after care. I do that. And the reason why I work at that job is not because of the money. It's not because of the money, because I make way more money than that off of the other stuff I do. But the reason why I do that, once again, it's not for the money. It's because I love being around kids, bro. Kids are so full of life. Kids are so, bro, I don't hang around anybody my age because just a few people, but for the most part, no, barely anyone, because they're bots. They don't understand the things I talk about, bro. Their mentality, they are robots. They're living robots. And the reason why I love my job working with children, bro, the way they think, bro, the way they act. I loved, oh my gosh. When we were children, our third eye was open. If you don't know what the third eye is, I made a video on that. I think that was just my last video. The third eye has to do with the way you think, your intuition, your creative thinking, the way your thoughts process, you know? You can see things that you can't see now, you know? When you're a child, your third eye is open. Your third eye is just a chakra. It's the chakra connected to your higher consciousness. It's one of your higher chakras. I think that's the chakra right before your highest chakra, your crown chakra, you know? The third eye chakra, your pineal gland. And our pineal gland has been messed up through the stuff they've been doing to us, through fluoride, through consuming heavy metals. What this does is it messes with our mind, our pineal gland, our thoughts. It fogs up our mind, which is why we no longer have that creative imagination, that crazy imagination. People say, oh, no, we just grew up. How do I even say this? Who made the term growing up? Who determined what growing up means? Growing up means losing your creative thinking, losing that beautiful imagination. That beautiful imagination. Once we lost that thinking, that's when anxiety came in. Depression, negative thoughts, all of it. That's when it all came in. Like, it's, oh my gosh. I can't hang around bots, bro. That's why I said, I love hanging around children, bro. I love that job. I love it. I love it from the bottom of my heart, bro. I love every single kid I work with, bro. It's this, the way kids act, the way it's just so beautiful, bro. It's so beautiful. I can relate to kids, bro. I can relate to kids more than bots. Like, oh my gosh. Like, kids, they're just so full of fun, so full of laughter, positivity. Then you have people my age, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, older or whatever, having anxiety, having depression, living constantly in the past, negative thoughts, so much involved in drama. Like, oh my gosh, it's terrible, bro. It is terrible. It is terrible. It is terrible. So like I said, bro, we're gonna change this world through us and our children. We're gonna shape this new society, but we need to wake the rest of our generation up. We need to wake people up. We need to wake people up. We need to wake people up, bro. We have to. We need to get everybody on board. That's the only way this is gonna change. That's the only way this is gonna change, That's the only way. That's the only way. Like, if people want to keep living in this matrix, don't do nothing then. Like, this shit is ass. Like, the way we're living is ass. We have to pay to live. We have to pay money to live. We have to pay for food. We have to pay for natural stuff that grows from the earth. We have to pay. Bro, plants are unlimited. You know that? You know how plants have seeds or whatever? Plants, and then whenever you have a plant or a tree or whatever the fuck it is, and then, for example, an apple tree. An apple tree has a lot of apples, and inside of one apple is many, many seeds. You can continuously plant them. No matter what, it'll never run out. It'll never run out. It'll never run out. Excuse me. Never. It'll never run out. But we have to pay for it. Something free that is grown from the ground. Water. We have to pay for water. That's terrible, bro. That is terrible. We have to pay for stuff that is naturally given to us from this earth. We have to pay to travel. Oh my goodness. Have y'all thought about this government, whoever decides this, they decide where we're allowed to go and where we're not allowed to go. What is it? Antarctica, we're not allowed to go to Antarctica. Why? Y'all know. They be doing some They be doing some crazy stuff there. That's why we're not allowed there. What else? You have this what's it called? United States saying Mexicans can't cross the border, or if you don't have a green card or stuff like that, bro. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? They were born onto this earth, just like me, just like you, just like your mom, your dad, your uncle. I don't know. Free will. We are free, multi-dimensional beings, bro. We are. Oh my gosh. We're human. We're all one. We're all one. We're all one. And you have people saying you can't go here because you weren't born here. Or you can't go here because you're not a citizen. What type of shit is that, bro? That shit is terrible. Like, oh my gosh. I'm tired of this matrix, bro. And I hope y'all are tired too, because it is time for a change. It's time for a change. Don't even let me get started on the school system. Don't even let me get started on the school system. That's where we lost our creative thinking. Plus the fluoride and like the stuff we've been ingested, but through the school system. That, I hope y'all know that's where anxiety, depression, and like negativity all comes from. School system. That's where it all started. All started from school. All started from school. You know, when we were kids, first thing we got to do in the morning, wake up. Wake up early in the morning when our minds are fresh. We're tired. We're tired from sleep. First thing we got to do, first thing we're focusing on is school. That's the first thing we got to focus on, school. When our minds are fresh. First thing we go to is school, where our minds are fresh and ready to be programmed. The first thing we hear in the morning is learning about school. Programming. Like, oh my gosh. It's terrible, bro. Being forced into into a building, a classroom with people we don't know. People we don't know their backgrounds. We don't know the energy that they carry. We're sitting in a room with all these energies, bro. From what, 20 people, a classroom full of 20, 30 people with different energies. You don't know their backgrounds. You don't know what they've been through. And you're surrounded by these energies. That affects your energy. I hope you know. Being surrounded by all these different energies, that affects you. It affects you. Whether you know about it or not, it can affect you. Most definitely. You have a teacher who determines how smart you are by giving you a letter grade. A teacher who is responsible for programming your mind as a child. You don't know any better, so you just believe anything this teacher says. This teacher has the authority to tell you whether you can use the bathroom or not. This teacher, what else? Oh, we're taught from a young age that grades determine how smart we are. That's terrible. A letter determines our value in this life. A letter determines how much money we're gonna make. Oh my gosh. And then let's start getting older into like middle school. No, actually, bullying started in elementary school. You got kids bullying other kids, putting kids down. And the kids don't know any better. The kids are taking what these other kids say into consideration, into their subconscious mind. You know, you get bullied by a kid multiple times a day saying you're ugly, you're fat. This is being wired into your mind. You're going to start believing you are ugly and fat. You are going to start living negatively at a low vibration because the only thing you can think about yourself is bad things, because that's all you're fed. And you don't know any better because you're a child. You don't know that you shouldn't be caring about other people's opinions. And these people who are bullies, these people that bully people are idiots, bro. Kids really bully other kids. Like, that's terrible, bro. It's programming. And they're programmed to think that it's okay. You got parents who don't even care that their kids bully other kids. It's terrible. It is terrible, bro. It's terrible. We have to change this. We have to. We have to, bro. We have to. It's, oh my goodness. Like, oh my gosh. It's time for a change. It is time for a change. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, bro. It's time. It's time for a change. It's time. It's time. Shoot, what else needs to be changed, bro? Like, also, y'all parents need to stop feeding your kids this bullshit, bro. You give your kids all these chips, all this candy. Y'all don't even know how it's manufactured. You don't know where it comes from. You give your kids this fast food. You're poisoning your kids from a young age. Y'all who eat fast food or chips or candy, stop eating that. You're poisoning yourself. You're poisoning your mind. You're killing yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's terrible for you. If you want, bro, not gonna come on here and say you gotta be vegan. Just eat healthy. Eat healthy, bro. Please, because what you eat you are what you eat. Like, literally, you are what you eat. You eat bullshit, you're bullshit. You eat bullshit, you're bullshit. You know? You eat a unhealthy bag of chips, you're gonna feel unhealthy. You're gonna feel nasty, you're gonna feel sluggish, you're gonna feel tired. Food affects how you think, food affects how you act. Food affects how you feel, you know? Food affects how you feel. Eat healthy. Eat healthy. Me personally, I'm a vegan. I try to eat as healthy as I can, you know? Like, let me show you what I was drinking. I drank this naked juice. This naked juice. Plant protein, blueberry, banana. The fuck? But yeah. Shit was busting. But come on. We gotta, y'all know, think about this. Y'all know unhealthy food leads to obesity, you know? Like McDonald's, you know, all that fried food, you know, fast food, all this chips, all this candy, you know that it leads to obesity. It leads to people getting bigger. It leads to people getting unhealthy. Why is it legal? But like, why do things that kill people, why are they legal? Why are cigarettes legal? Think about it. They are trying. Oh my, they want to poison us. Because once they control all of this. And since they have the control over this, they have control over us. They control the food that they give out to us. And people are so attached to it, you know? I'm trying to make this make sense, you know? But since they control all these, you know, corporations, all the food that's put out, they have control and power over us. That's why there's so many cigarette commercials, so many fast food commercials. It's legal because they want to poison us. Because as they do this, they have control over us. That's why they are legal. Like, it does not make sense. Why is something that kills people legal? Alcohol, which messes with your mind also. Cigarettes, which kills you from the inside. Fast food that also poisons you. It's unhealthy. Why is it legal? Why is it legal? Stuff that kills you, why is it legal? But, you know, we have psychedelics. We have psychedelics like shrooms, LSD, DMT that are illegal. You have organic weed that is illegal, but you have dispensary marijuana. You know, the marijuana that is grown in labs that is legal. It's not organic. They grow that in a lab. They put stuff in that, pesticides. It's terrible, bro. Don't use that. Oh my gosh. They go out of their way to, oh my gosh, I don't even know what else to say, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. So, once again, it's time for a change. It is time for a change. It is time for a change. It's time, because I'm telling you, y'all wonder, like, how can we break out of this matrix? Oh, what can we do? How are we gonna fight these elites? This and that. We don't even have to fight them. All we have to do is stop using what they give us. Stop using what they give us. Fuck the school system. What else? Fuck this fast food, this unhealthy food. Stop going to McDonald's. Stop going to Burger King. Stop eating this GMO, unnatural food. It's not even real meat, bro. If everybody stopped going to fast food restaurants, boom, that's one part of the matrix. Destroyed. The world will go crazy. These elites will go crazy because they no longer have power over us because of that. Next, if people stop going to school, boom, a school system, boom, done. They're gonna be panicking because they don't have anything else. What else? You know, the job system, everybody just says, we're no longer going to work. It's done. If everybody just stops using money, it's done, bro. We can y'all wonder, how can we keep order, this and that? It's through us. We have to rebuild our society. Like, oh my, y'all say, oh, what are we gonna do if there's no government, this and that? Why do we need a government? Why can't we govern? If everybody was living in their higher consciousness, if everybody was escaped from the matrix, you know? If everybody had the same consciousness as me or you, if you're on the same conscious level, or just enlightened about what is real and what isn't, why would there be a need for government? There would be no need for a government. There would be no need for somebody to rule over us. There would be no need for a president. All of that is a part of the matrix, bro. All of it. And then you have these celebrities, you know, pushing all of these agendas, and you have these little kids looking up to these celebrities, bro. It's terrible, bro. You have these female celebrities sexualizing little girls, bro. You got what is it? Megan Thee Stallion, is she the one who's saying the WAP song, or is that, no, that's Cardi B? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You got fucking these females singing that's a wet pussy. What the fuck, bro? When I was saying at my job, how I work with the kids, there's kids at my job singing that song, bro. There's kids singing that song where I work, bro. Singing WAP. You got kids singing WAP. You got little girls fucking twerking and shaking their ass on TikTok, bro. That shit is weird. These celebrities, bro. You gotta stop looking up to these celebrities, bro. It's all an agenda. This shit, oh my gosh. You got little boys trying to be thugs because of these celebrities, bro. You got middle schoolers having guns. You got middle schoolers selling drugs on the streets, shit like that, bro. Programming, bro. It's time for this. It's time for this shit to be done with, bro. It's time for this shit to be destroyed. I am ready to destroy. Are you ready to destroy this matrix with me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. I am ready. Are you ready? Are you doing everything that you can to better yourself? Because once you start to better yourself, people are going to see that. People are, bro, once you raise your energy is going to be raised around you, you know? For example, let's say you had a spiritual awakening, right? You're raising your consciousness and you have like a best friend. Your best friend's a bot. Your best friend sees what you're on and you're helping your best friend on her or his spiritual awakening. Your best friend now is in a spiritual awakening and your best friend is enlightened. That best friend has a sister. That best friend puts that sister on the spirituality and has a spiritual awakening and is enlightened. I don't even like calling it a spiritual awakening. It's just being enlightened about what is going on. It's just figuring out what is true and what is fake. I don't even like calling it a spiritual awakening. It's realizing what this world really is. You know? It's a chain cycle. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. Literally, it all starts with you. Are you ready to better yourself? Are you ready to learn the truth? Are you ready to change this world? Are you ready? Because you know this is bullshit. You know how we're living is bullshit. You know it. You know it. I know it. You know it, bro. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. So the advice I'm going to leave y'all with today is... what do I even want to say? I don't even know what I want to say. Oh, I got it. It starts through you. It starts through you. Once you want a change and you initiate a change is going to happen around you. You're going to be spreading light. It's a chain. It's a domino effect. Once you start a change is going to start around you. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, bro, I love y'all so much, bro. It all starts with you. It starts with this generation. Pass it down, bro. Spread it to people around you. All right? That's it. That's where I'm going to leave this video off at. 31 minutes. We lit. But I love y'all niggas so much. Make sure y'all go follow all my social media links below. It is in the description. Follow my Instagram, TikTok, everything. And subscribe if you haven't. We're about to hit 5K subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We're about to hit 5,000 subscribers. I got 5